Welcome to the Bivouac. This is the game of Bunco. Your goal in this game is to get the most amount of points that you possibly can. This game is broken up into a certain number of smaller little games, depending on how many players you have. For every 4 players you have, you're going to add an extra table. In this scenario, we have 4 tables of 4, or 16 players. All of these tables are going to be doing the same thing, but let's take a look at one of the small tables first and see how this goes. These 2 players sitting across from each other are on the same team. When the round begins, this player is going to start the round with 3 dice. They're going to roll their 3 dice and see what they get. In the very first round, you're looking for 1s. We got a 1, yes, okay? And every subsequent round, you're looking for 2s, then 3s, then 4s, then 5s, and 6s. And when you get back to 6, you go all the way back around to 1s again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do this in total 4 times. I got a 1, so I would get 1 point. You'll scribble that down on a piece of paper next to you, not your score sheet, but some other random piece of paper, that you got 1 point. If you score a point, you get to keep rolling. Okay? I don't see any 1s, so I didn't get a point. I would pass it off. But there's another way I could get points if I have 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind is worth 5 points. If it is 3 of a kind and it is the same number as the round, so for instance 3 1s, it is called a bunco. You get 21 points, and of course you keep rolling. But a little bunco like this does not count as a bunco, which is important because scoring how many bunkos you have is a kind of slower win condition. If I don't score any points, I pass it off to the next player, but I keep whatever points our team has collected across the board. We go around and around and around and around, keep scoring points until the round is over. At which point we will stop, and we will see who has the most. Whoever has the most points is considered the winners. So let's say we got 25 points and they got 22 points. Okay? So if we got 25 points, we are going to indicate on our score sheet, it's going to look something like this, that we have 25. And we won. So we're going to put a W next to it. Yeah, because we're winners. Okay? So 25W. If we are a winner, we're going to be moving up a table. They are going to be putting next to them on their score sheet, is going to look very similar, 22L. They lost. Ha, loser. And then in the shuffle, you'll move around. In the shuffle, as I will explain a little bit later, if you put a W, so you won, you're going to be moving up a table. And if you put an L, so you're moving down, you're going to move down a table. But how does this round end, you may wonder? Well, let's take a look at the top table, because that's how they decide. Okay? Here's the top table. The top table is going to have a bell. When all tables are ready, they're going to hit this bell and shout which number they're currently playing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So when they hit the bottom and hit 1, yell 1s, then they would play normally. They're going to roll, look for 1s. Okay? Hope pray they get some. Wow. Okay, so on and so forth, around and around. The lower tables can take as long as they need and get as many points as they possibly can achieve. The top table, though, is capped at 21. When one team reaches 21, the round is over. They will immediately hit that bell, and everybody else must stop playing as well. That's the end of the round. And that's when they score and put their 22L or their 25W, whatever score they got, and whether they won or lost. Same thing with these guys. They will also put their number down. So let's say this team got 21 and this team got 18. They will put 21 with a W, and this team will put a 18 with an L. Now, it is possible to get more than 21 points at the top table if, for instance, you're at 20 and then you roll 5 points. That gets you 25 points, which is above 21. You still hit the bell, but you get more than 21 points. You get 25. That's how that works. Once the round is over and everyone has figured out whether they won or lost, by the way, if there is a tie, you just continue playing until there is no tie. You like go through one whole round where everybody gets to roll and see if the tie is closed. You're going to move. So if you won, you're going to move up a table. So let's say these guys won, they're going to move up here. If you lost, which is the other team, you're going to move down. And so on and so forth. So the pink won, the red lost, okay? That's all the middle tables. But the upper tables are a little bit goofy, okay? In the upper tables, in the top table, if you win, you stay put. So these guys, they won, so they're going to just stay where they are. But the losers, they go down a table. Because the winners, there's no table to go up to. Okay? Then these ones will go like this. Notice how the two oranges are not on the same team again. In Bunco, you are not allowed to be on the same team as somebody you were just on the same team with. So these people would have to go like that and get a new partner for the next round. The same thing is true at the lower table, but in the opposite way. The winners move up, and the losers stay put. Okay? And then you'll reshuffle and do a whole new round. Since you shuffled, you're now actually looking for twos, because it's round 2. And you keep going up. You play four whole sets of 6. You go 1 to 6, then 1 to 6, then 1 to 6, then 1 to 6, and then that game's over. You tally up points. Whoever has the most wins the whole game. That's the game of Bunco. Good luck.